Welcome. I am in Colorado right now visiting Jessie and her family, and Ray's upstairs playing with Jack, and I just decided that I would come down and do this real quick for you. I was going to go live on Christmas Eve because that goes along with what I was going to do in the postings that are coming out, but our internet here is not really good enough for us to do that, so I'm going to send this video up there instead. So we've been talking a little bit about, or a lot about lips this week. And I'm going to show you a couple things about lips that hopefully you will learn from. So the first thing I do every single night before I go to bed is use my remover, take off all my LipSense, and then once in a while, like twice, maybe 3 times a week, I'm going to use my polisher. So my polisher looks like this. Some of you have already used this. It's kind of like the old chapstick tubes. You just take a little tiny bit, you don't need very much, and rub it on your lips. Once you've rubbed it on your lips, rub them together for a little bit. It gets rid of all the dead skin cells, all that icky stuff that gets on your lips when they're shedding. And then you wipe it off with a wet rag. And that's all there is to that. And then afterwards at night, you'll put on a lip balm, which you will do probably every night anyway, but lip balm everything's upside down today, looks like this. All right, I'm not gonna do that today though because I wanna show you some other things. I wanna show you the difference between 2 different brands of lipstick, LipSense, and another brand that I used for years and years and years. Before I do ever put LipSense on, in the morning, before I do my makeup, and then I do LipSense last, I put on the lip volumizer, which looks like this. And that has really helped plump my lips up and make them look, I feel, a lot fuller. And it feels very smooth too. All right, once that dries, so I say I put my makeup on and then I come back to my lips afterwards. Then I go ahead and do the lipstick, or the LipSense, we call it. So I have 2 different ones here I'm gonna show you. On the right side of my face, or my lips, I'm gonna show you the brand that I used for years, and I still like, but not as much as LipSense. Try and get it on just this half, and not lip my lips together, that's hard not to do. All right, make sure I can get any on this side. So half and half. Okay, and then I'm going to use my Crystal Mauve, one of my favorite LipSense colors. There's so many, right? And I'm gonna put that on my left side. Gonna let it dry. And then I'm gonna put the other one on again. 3 layers of each. And let's face it, throughout the day, you're gonna put on a lot of my old brand throughout, like as it wears off, as you eat. The cool thing about LipSense is it does not wear off that easily. It does come off a little bit. There's 3 layers of it. That first layer will for sure come off at some point during the day, but that's why you moisturize in between. And I'll show you that after we're done with everything else. All right, other side. It's dry, nothing's coming off. Here we go. Okay, let that dry. And I usually do my eyelids, like my lashes and my lids, while these layers are drying, just to make sure they're really good and dry. And then I also have a fan in my bathroom at home that allows it to dry quicker yet. I can feel it kind of when I talk. Don't talk during it. All right, 3rd layer of the other one. Gorgeous color too. And last layer of LipSense. And you can use different colors of LipSense in between if you'd rather. I'm just using the same one today. Gotta make sure it's not tacky. I don't think it is. A little bit in the corner. All right, last layer. And you want thin layers. Okay, let that dry, and then you would typically put on a gloss over the top of LipSense. I'm not going to do that yet. I want this to dry, and then I'm going to show you the old-fashioned blot test. All I have is a Kleenex here, so that's going to have to work. And actually, I don't have one of those either. All right, here it is. Pretty close. Can't see it on my fingers, but it still feels a little bit tacky right in the corners. And if I put a Kleenex on there right now, it's gonna just stick to it. If I was just gonna put my gloss on, I'd probably go for it. But I don't want you to see Kleenex coming off on my lips. Getting close. All right, now the true trick will be if nothing comes off on the Kleenex on LipSense. We're pretty much sure it's gonna come off on the other one, right? That corner's just a little tacky yet. Maybe I will just do the gloss to seal it in. So you may see some gloss on that side, but I bet you won't see the red. All right, now I can look them together. Here's your test. Nothing's on here right now. Both sides are clean. I'm gonna do this. And there's your test. How cool is LipSense? Talk to you soon, and thanks for watching.